friends, I know, kind of a weird setup, but I'm losing light and it's getting really hard to film in general. So I thought, even though it's kind of a weird background and the lighting is a little bit weird, I wanted to show you my Sephora boxes from the past 2 months. So we're talking September and October. I have to be honest, I don't think I was 100% in love with either of them, but I still think I wanted to show them to you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and crack into it and not waste any time. So the theme of the September box was the unbasic basics, and they had this cute little bag that says this is not just a lipstick. Now, I personally have been refurbishing these as my jewelry holder in my gym bag when I go to the gym. I have to say they hold up for about a month, and then normally the ribbon that they have in here kind of gives out, which is fine with me because at least then I actually get a use out of these versus just having them kind of amass like my Ipsy bags used to. So I'm glad that I have a purpose for them, and if you're looking for a way to use them, perhaps your gym bag is the way to go. The samples in this month included the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Nightcap Overnight Perfector. This is a 1 fluid ounce sample, which for Living Proof I think is a really good sample size, which was nice. I just have never been personally super amazed by their products, so I don't know what this fully entails, but I'll definitely be giving it a try. We also got the perfume Sud Magnolia, which we've gotten this sort of postcard type of a brand before. The scent, I've actually popped it out and used it. It is pretty nice, but it's nothing super out there or different. Then we have the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in the shade Trooper. Now, I have tried this before, and for some reason, it just didn't jive for me. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this and hold on to it for a giveaway that I have planned, because I know a lot of people love it, and just because it didn't work for me doesn't mean you won't want to try this, or for someone who likes it, wouldn't want to have it. Then we got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This is something that I know a lot of people hold near and dear to their heart. I don't do anything with my eyebrows besides wax them. My sister, however, does use a clear brow gel, so I'll probably go ahead and throw this into her stocking for Christmas, because I know that she does like using and setting her eyebrows. She doesn't do anything besides set them, but they can get a little bushy on her, so she likes to set them. Then we have the Ole Hendrickson Sheer Transformation Anti-Aging Moisturizer. I've tried this before. For me, it's okay. It's not the best moisturizer out there. I prefer the number 7, but I will get use out of it so I can appreciate that. And then the last thing we got was the Sephora lipstick. Now, I do like a lot of the Sephora makeup products. I just personally have kind of chosen that, much like Ulta, I feel like if I'm going to Sephora and Ulta, it's to purchase the brands that I know and love that I want to pay for. I don't think the price point of Sephora warrants the products that it is just because it's in Sephora. Now, this is sort of like a baby doll type pink shade that I won't use, but I'm sure my mom will use it, so I'll go ahead and pass it on to her. So for me in this box, the best thing that I kind of liked was the perfume, which I could kind of get for free, but it doesn't discount the fact that even though I don't love the samples in here, they're still really good size, and a lot of times they throw sizes like that in the Sephora favorite kits that are much more than $10 a month. So it's not a great month, but it's still okay. October was the Cool Cut edition, and it came with this bag titled Lipstick and Chill. Now, I have to say, I was most disappointed in this because I had seen other unboxings and I was super jazzed about those products that I had seen, but for some reason, I think that they're trying out a curation of different items, and I didn't get those, which I was bummed about. One of the ones that I'm talking about in particular was they included the Too Cool for School Egg Moisturizer, which I have wanted to try and use for a while. Instead, I got the Believe in True, the True Cream Aqua Bomb. I have used this before, and it's just a little bit too much. If you have really dry skin, you would love this. Now, I will use it, but I'm definitely not going to go out and buy it. I was just mostly bummed that I couldn't try the one real product that I was looking forward to, but you live and you learn, you win, you lose. We also got this Smashbox, looks like a liquid lipstick. Again, this is a shade that I will not wear. It just doesn't really jive with my skin tone, but I'm sure my sister and my mom will get use out of it. They tend to wear lip products more so than I do. We also got this Blink mascara, which I think this would be really cool. I like that you get, like, this is a nice sample size in here. The thing about Blink mascara, in case you're not sure, is it's supposed to be able to form tubes around your eyelashes, so you can literally just like pull the mascara off without having to use makeup remover or without it damaging your eyelids. I think that's kind of a weird concept. My roommate who used to live with me was a big fan of it. So I will give it a try. I'm not gonna fuss with the shrink wrap right now, but that's not a bad sample to have. We also got this relatively large pot. This is the Christophe Robin mask. It's a regenerating mask with rare prickly pear seed oil. I imagine this is gonna be a hair mask, but I'm not entirely sure. Ooh, gosh. It smells like baby wipes, which, ugh, I could do without that scent. Okay, let's see what it is. Yeah, it's from Vanity Hair. It's supposed to, it says, after shampooing, apply a small amount to hair and work from scalp to ends. Let soak in for just a couple minutes, then lather and rinse completely. I don't like the scent of it, but it seems like a pretty cool, quick type of hair mask, so I definitely will use it. And you get 1.7 fluid ounces, so it's probably going to be 2 hair uses. My hair is very long these days, but might be helpful. And last we got is this YSL Mon Paris perfume sample. Oh, that's pretty nice. Yeah, it's not bad. So all in all, I think my favorite things in here, I like this box a lot better than September's, but I'm a big fan of trying out the mascara and the hair sample. The other stuff I can either pass on to my mom or my sister, or I can use it, but I just don't love it. So I'm curious to hear your thoughts. I know that I can be pretty critical with boxes just because I've had them for so long, but I just feel like ever since this Sephora box went onto a mass market, the uniqueness or the cool factor of the products kind of went down. It's becoming more of those like mainstream generic things that I think they're kind of feeding into the hype for. I don't know. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this. And of course, I will post, hopefully in more real-time nature, my November box. But I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.